Welcome back, adventurers. My name is Eli, the Game Master, and this is a good day to die. Last we left off, our heroes had all started their journey in various ways. Perry had started his journey locked inside of a castle, quarantined, and whatever was affecting the people on the outside of the walls seemed to have seeped in and started to affect those inside, altering their mind and their physicality. While Dr. Isaac had started his adventure at the Blackberry Farms, confronting a giant that had been stealing from the farm and making new friends with said giant, naming him Bob. And the giant also declared that Isaac is also Bob. We are Bob. While the rest of the group is part of a caravan that is heading down to Drimport, and as the caravan started to go to Drimport, the group had lost a oracle, the friend of Manzarek. Hang on. Everybody calm down. Is everybody calm? You don't sound calm over there. Kava had been killed in the night. It was determined that she had been poisoned, but by what they're not sure, and by whom, it seemed that it had boiled down to the cloaked figure that had disappeared in the middle of the night. By whom? I think by whom is more correct. Is correcter. And as the group was trying to figure out why and what was going on, a group of bandits showed up, all being led by a duo, a small electric blue kobold and a gentleman dressed in very fine clothing that was pristine in his appearance. And as the bandits were ready to attack, we have picked it up there, and I would like the group to roll for initiative.
Initiate.
Oh, please let this be a good night.
It's gonna be a horrible night. Sorry. Nat 20.
I rolled 2 nat 20s, so Dr. Isaac.
Oh, shoot.
What?
I didn't know I was there.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're not there. Sorry.
It's a 3 anyways.
Well, all right. Wherever you are, you're acting. You are in it. Yeah.
Should be doing something.
Not bad. Damon.
9.
9.
That means no in German.
Marcus.
Yeah.
16 teen.
16, you say? Nice.
Ragnar.
Weak sauce. Total being...
Come on,
Sorry.
buddy. Come on, buddy.
Bro.
Should have known this beforehand.
Yeah.
Why do you fail us every turn?
23.
Wonderful.
With a nat 20?
With a nat 20.
Nice.
Manzarek.
Also 23.
He cheated. He rolled lower.
Everybody's got
I did.
23 on their initiative. And Perry.
27.
Good gracious. What do you roll?
A 19.
Yeah, he thought those nat 20s were going to succeed.
I was caught very by surprise.
Nice. Very good.
Very surprised.
Small has its perks.
Queuing up a little battle music.
From Bob?
For Bob, just comes charging in like this epic slow-mo, and everybody else is like, who is that? Anyway, as the kobold attempted to take this hostage, a small ferret lurched from the boy's shirt, biting onto the kobold, sending him in a spastic frenzy as he tried to liberate himself from the weasel. Also, I have to change on our battle map from squares to hexagons because somebody has problems with that.
It's
Derek.
It's Derek.
Hexes are superior.
All right, rearrange your people, please,
Oh, no. Can you move me?
Squares.
because reality has shifted.
Only slightly.
No, I'm still good right there.
Dope. So, to kind of set the scene for those at home, the group had taken refuge underneath a overhang of rocks. As the storm had passed, they were getting ready to head back out onto the trail when they discovered that one of the travelers had been killed in the middle of the night. So the group, this is all taking place on kind of a well-worn dirt road in a forest type setting. It's not super dense. It's not a super dense forest, but enough to provide cover for a bandit to ambush a caravan. And so, as the group begins to, as this group of bandits begins to converge on the party, first up on the initiative is Perry.
So, to get this straight, I literally was in a room in the kitchen with my father who used magic that I didn't know that he knew or even knew that existed and have appeared here
Yes.
out of nowhere
About 5 feet from the ground before you
like
crash.
6 seconds after the last moment I had.
Yes.
See my father pretty much die.
So you have
my knowledge.
left combat to enter into more combat.
Okay.
And you do know that this kobold that has grabbed you is hostile.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You are
Yeah.
not grappled at the moment.
I'm not grappled.
No.
I'm gonna do what I know to do best and try to run away.
You may.
Scamper.
I guess that way,
Towards me.
like towards the corner of the television.
Okay.
Television.
This way.
Yes.
All right. And this is a full round retreat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you avoiding obstacles or are you taking the shortest
I'm
path?
taking the shortest path.
Okay. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. You would end there because there's
Okay.
an obstacle in your way.
That's fine.
Shaboom.
Yeah. No, because I don't know those guys, and they could be scarier than the kobolds.
For real.
We are.
Do you take any other actions?
I don't.
All right. Up next is the electric blue kobold. As you begin to run off, the ferret drops to the ground and just starts to scamper after you, jumping into your pouch as it does so. He grabs his finger and he looks at you, then he looks back to the party. He looks confused, like he's not entirely certain what to do, as he points and he says, "Get him!" Bandit's turn. They will, in fact, get him.
Get 'em.
Girl.
So, up first, Ragnar, you are being attacked. The closest bandit is going to swing at you.
Let's.
Does a 14 strike you? You're flat-footed, AC.
Yes.
Okay. So it do that thing. Dealing 2 points of damage.
To clarify, meets hits, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
As the bandit beside you swings, cutting into your arm. The one directly in front of you,
For how much?
for 2 points of damage.
Damage à trois.
Blank.
He has,
Damage à deux. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
he has enough movement to flank you, and he is going to attempt to strike you. Does an 18 strike your flat-footed AC?
Yes.
Dealing another 2 points of damage.
Ooh, big spender.
And what are they attacking with?
Big spender.
Scimitars.
So slashing?
Yes. That matters.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh, yep.
The third nat 20 of the night for me.
Oh boy.
Crit threat. Nat 1 will not confirm. The dice giveth and the dice
We are
taketh
all
away.
over the place.
Dealing another 2 points of damage.
This is too much.
I'll be dead.
This is too easy.
Scamper.
As another one of the bandits runs up to Damon, swinging with an impressive 4. Does that strike your flat-footed AC?
I don't think it would strike me if I was unarmored.
Running up to you, he swings as you just kind of like hold up your arm and it just crashes into your armor and just sticks without any real damage. That one is going to run up to the Gripply, slicing at Manzarek for 21.
That hits.
Right?
Is that a crit threat?
That is a crit threat.
18 for 20 on us.
Does an 18
Nope.
confirm?
You're flat-footed.
Oh, flat-footed.
Dealing 6 points of damage with a critical strike as he comes up behind you, cutting hard into your back. The other one is going to attack your raptor.
Oh, that's good.
And I remember, could you remind the audience at home what your raptor's name is?
Riato.
Rayado. Attacking Ray. with a 14 against his flat-footed AC. Doesn't count. Dealing 5 points of damage as he cuts into the raptor's hind flank. Is the raptor conscious?
Oh yeah, the raptors.
Okay, you looked at me like you were
Well, the
worried.
raptors are about to eat these people.
Free 5-foot step.
I have total cover behind the wagon.
But do you?
100% absolute cover.
I'm gonna say no.
I duck.
You have 2 crossbow bolts coming at you.
2 crits covered? Is that a thing?
No.
12.
He gets flat-footed.
Yes.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 That was me last time.
Actually, it's universal.
Dealing 2 points of damage. Nat 20.
Does not. Does not.
Be a short game.
Crit threat.
Now one?
Does a 9 confirm?
No.
Dealing 4 points of damage. As the crossbow bolt slams home, hitting you in the shoulder as you're like, wow, that was almost bad. And by bad, I mean worse. Up first, Manzarek.
Okay. It's partial cover now.
I don't
know.
I have to look something up real quick because I wasn't expecting what to happen.
Would you like Ragnar to take his turn and come back to you?
Just like,
What you
Okay.
do is not going to affect what I do.
I'm surrounded.
I don't know what that was. I'm gonna full round retreat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
To where?
They're right here. Yeah. It's legal.
To here, you say?
Yeah.
legal.
Okay. So, as the bandit cuts into you, you kind of stumble looking up at this human that just towers over you, and you're like, nope, and you retreat into the underbrush. And Ray?
Rayado, however, is going to full round attack the guy that hit him.
He may do that.
This poor gentleman.
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot to his hit, so we'll find out. That's not going to hit. That's an 8. 11. And that was King. And 12. I'm assuming none of those hit.
None of those will strike the bandit.
Cool.
Does Rayado take any other actions?
That's full round.
All right. Ragnar, you're up.
So I would actually enter into a rage. And whenever they also hit me,
Mhm.
I would take and wipe my hand across where they had slashed me at, having this blood on it and smear it on my weapon,
Okay.
and then proceed to power attack the one at the tree here.
You may.
I turn around and just glance at him, and
Don't roll a 2.
it wasn't.
Good.
23 total.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Yeah. That's with power attack?
Oh yeah.
Goodness gracious.
And you're right.
14 damage.
Neat.
Oh, you got the swing.
boy.
Oh, are you dual
No,
wielding?
no.
Oh.
Mm-mm. I just hurt.
So, what's your weapon again?
Warhammer.
So, as you're gripping this hammer, these 3 bandits converge on you, attacking you from all sides. As you begin to bleed, as you said, you rub it over the head of the hammer.
Yeah, there was actually 5 more damage on that, and that was straight.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So he's even deader.
He's more dead.
As you swing and just collapse his chest inward, sending him rolling into the underbrush. Do you take any actions?
I look at the other ones and grin.
They don't like that. Marcus.
Are these like tall trees where I can kind of go under them, or are these like they just cover all the way to the ground?
Yes, they are.
They cover all the way to the ground?
No, you can go on.
Then I will go scurry 5, 10, 15, 20. And at this point, I'm going to do the only thing I think I know how to do. You're bigger.
Am I?
Now you are.
Oh, I know.
Now you are.
So, Channing and Tony, as you begin to run away, I imagine you're kind of mumbling on your breath as you run. You slide to a stop, and seeing him just devastate this guy, you point as you double in size, octuple in weight, and you begin to stand as tall as the trees. If you do move under the trees at this point, it will be difficult terrain.
Do you need any information on that, or do you know it all?
Oh, I'm going to need you to send me all of that information. I'm kidding. I know it.
He used it a lot.
Do you take any other actions?
No, that'll be it.
Damon.
I'll need to figure out which.
I'm going
setting
to
go
shield bash my opponent. So I'm attacking with my shield,
Okay.
which will give me a -1 on my next AC, but I get a much better bonus when I attack with that. Oh, hey, that's good. 24.
Yes, that will strike your opponent.
All right.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
4 damage.
Delicious.
Your accuracy should be unaffected. Your AC drop by 1.
As the bandit runs up to you, slicing, you just kind of tank it in the shoulder as you raise your shield and just kind of catch him in the jaw, sending him stumbling back. Do you take any other actions?
Negatory.
The mysterious figure standing next to the electric blue kobold watches on. Perry.
Let me take a look to see what we got here. Can I move further in, like behind that that red tree?
Like in hall?
Yeah, and like the stealth, and while also going to kind of panicked, but kind of just like looking through the bag to see like what Dad left me.
All right. As you take this bag, it is ornate in design. And it has this very kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like this beautiful and flowing writing across the front of it, kind of embroidered into the leather satchel itself. As you open it up, you feel this kind of hollow sensation in your chest, this feeling of kind of panic when you see something you have never seen your father without, and that is his spell book, amongst a plethora of other items, which include but are not limited to. You don't have to say if you don't want to. It's your starting equipment.
Oh, my starting equipment.
Excellent. Painting a real picture, thank you.
Yes. Actually, I think I do have. It's a bunch of random things.
I just imagine Whitefield just takes goes starting equipment. That's it.
It's got a dagger, a bedroll, water skin, torch, rope, scroll,
He's just
empty
throwing all
scroll,
this
and flint, steel, water skin, rations, and spell books, and a torch. Survival gear for surviving in the wilderness.
a half-eaten honey bun, chain whistles in the book.
And some cosmic brownies.
You take any other actions? What?
I imagine there's also like a letter or something, or it's sort of like a guide of my next lessons in life. Maybe, perhaps.
I'm gonna say no.
No, no. That says good luck.
I mean, what he told you in a panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's your next lesson in life. And
Good luck.
Open spellbook. Read words. Point. Effects may vary depending on what word you read.
open spell book, memorize spells, question mark, panic.
Oh, I got the last one. I would take the dagger out just and kind of just stealth behind the tree, like, okay.
All right. You may do that.
It's 1 million.
Ooh,
That's a
good
lot.
one.
Yeah.
Right now, you are not being pursued. No one seems to.
Care.
Yeah, really? They're more baffled by your existence than interested in it. Do you take any other actions?
No.
The electric blue kobold continues to just shout orders at the bandits, pointing at all of you. And his orders aren't like one of that of a leader. He's not really giving them helpful tips. He's just like, that one's big! Kill the big one! And it's just things like that. Bandit's turn. They've taken quite an interest in Ragnar now that he has doubled in size, and they are going to act accordingly.
Ragnar the Magnificent.
Does an 8 hit Ragnar's big size?
That wasn't worse.
Should just be one lower than whatever your standard is.
No.
Does a 12.
A 7.
No.
Okay. They seem kind of astonished as you grow in size. They like get ready to swing, but as you double in size and kind of displace the air around you and shift, they stumble back in surprise. The bandit whom you shield bashed in the face is going to return in kind. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I got hit last time.
You take 3 points of damage. As he like looks at the blood on his face, he thrusts his sword forward, cutting you across the side.
I missed Tabby out.
Free 5-foot step to attack the raptor. Does a 14?
Nope.
Does a 6? You got.
I'm totally undercover now. They can't possibly make contact. Even if they did move a couple of feet to the left.
Yeah, that is correct. All those things you just said are correct. I'm going to say they take an interest in this guy. Yes?
I have threatened range of 10 feet. Just remember that.
Yeah. They have crossbows.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. They can't move because they have to reload his move action. Brr.
So,
They're going to reload and they're going to fire at this guy.
Rude.
Because he is just convenient.
you got armor.
Doesn't fix it.
It was even lower.
Woo!
One of them fires at you. You see it whiz past your ear. You see a second crossbow bolt whiz past the other bandit's ear as he like jumps and he turns to look at his buddy and his buddy goes, somebody else shoot. I don't move action. So he reloads. Manzarek.
All right. I am going to draw my scimitar.
Scimitar.
It's half a move action. Right?
Yes.
That's what I
Okay.
needed.
So I'm going to move to right behind.
You want to move right behind your buddy?
Yeah. There we go. And I'm a swing.
You may.
Probably a swing and a miss, but let's see what happens.
Were you wanting to flank or just get beside
It's a
you?
nat 1.
Oh,
It's not funny.
it really isn't. As you begin to move in that direction, right? As you're running, you get to him. As you fumble for your sword, when you go to draw it, you kind of brandish your empty fist, only to hear the clang of the sword fall behind you.
Oh, that's not good.
Would you like to take any other actions?
Oof. You have a standard action remaining.
You do. However, to pick up an item,
You get swung at.
Picking up an item, that's a move action.
it's a standard action.
But you can downgrade to standard. Oh,
Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll provoke.
Ooh.
you get that.
Here comes the pain train. Does an 11 hit you? So,
That's so good.
as you like skid to a stop, he turns and looks down at the little frogman who goes, "Ha!" You turn around kind of like, as an afterthought, ducking to get your scimitar. As you do, you hear this over your head as you're like, and then you turn back to face the bandit. Do you take any other actions?
No, but Rayato will attack.
Oh my gosh.
So 14 hit?
No. Wait, yes. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Out of all
5 points of damage.
My God.
it lands in the one spot.
Roll.
Let him have it.
Misses, and
There you go.
that misses.
It did not.
Oh boy.
Are you just rolling low or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're level 1.
Right.
The bonuses are really there yet.
Does Ray take any other actions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Are you looking at the second?
Ragnar, you're up.
primary character.
He's like, crap. I will turn back to the one that was flanking with the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
I will look at him, grin, and then proceed to power attack him as well.
Oh, jeez.
21.
Yeah,
21
of course.
You're about to golf club this guy.
Of course it do.
for 20 damage. 6 of that is cold.
Explosive.
He invents gold.
So, here, sorry. Which one of those do you want this?
It was this one.
Okay.
Now they're both dead.
It was to the right. One more.
So, as he squared up to you, he goes to hit you, staggering back in surprise as you double in size. You look down at him, shooting that sinister grin. As you swing, you feel no resistance. As you see his body twitch, and from here up, there is nothing. And in just a moment, you see like in Kill Bill, before he drops to his knees and thuds to the ground. Do you take any actions?
I look at the other one and be like, one more.
Oh gosh. Marcus. That's Mr. Reed's.
Marcus is going to do his best to scurry scamper. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And can I roll for stealth or something? Just hide behind trees or something?
I'll make you roll for that if you were being pursued.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's pursuing.
Okay.
Can he throw perception?
Can he roll perception?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't.
Probably like a total of 7.
You're good.
Do you take any actions?
No. No one else would really benefit from being big. It would only harm them.
Damn.
I'm gonna swing at this guy with my sword this time.
You may.
11.
11 will not strike your opponent.
Rude.
As you swing at him, and he just kind of blocks with his scimitar, both blades clashing together. The mysterious figure in the nice suit stands and watches.
Riveting.
Can I see the kobold and the mysterious figure if I peek around the tree?
Yes, they're not hiding.
Okay.
They're out.
Can I like do a? I guess it's more sense motive to see like what their deal is.
You may. Which one specifically?
The figure, the mysterious guy.
figure?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
With a 17, it seems that he's wearing his expressions on his face like he does not care. He looks bored, as if he's here against his will, and this is all just incredibly droll to him.
Okay. There's a lot to process here. The thought of adventure is kind of like sprinkling in there.
Mm-hmm.
He's a curious fellow. I'm gonna sneak behind him.
The mysterious figure?
Yeah.
You may. Like right
Like
behind
still in the right there-ish.
All stealthy like.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
So 55.
Somewhere around 55.
36.
I was just joking.
He was not.
Oh my
That's
God.
another 18 on top of that one.
It's what?
More or less. 17, whatever.
18.
Oh, 18, 18 's
You
36.
math correct?
It's
I
got
think
to
it's
be the
35.
most sneaky
36.
child I've ever seen.
36.
21.
I am one with the wind.
Who?
What did you roll?
36.
Total.
I rolled an 18.
Do you take any actions?
I'll perceive his bodies, his wares. What does he have on him that's interesting?
His clothes are extravagant. They look to be maybe worth 500 gold pieces if you had to guess. And the only reason you would have an idea of that is because of your noble raising.
Yeah.
So he looks like he may be of nobility with that kind of, like, that's the only type of people you've seen wear clothes like this. But when you examine him, you see no adventuring gear. You don't even see weapons.
Interesting. I'll just kind of hang out there for a second and do some more perceptions whenever.
You may. I imagine you're 5 feet away from this guy, and you're just kind of like,
What is the deal here? Like,
you ask
are
him?
they? No.
Out of character.
Hey guys, what's going on? Are you the bad
What are we looking
guys? Are you the good guys? Yeah, just trying to get a idea of what's actually happening here.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. I'm positive you beat his perception.
I thought he automatically just
He
was
could
gonna
roll a
notice him.
20 though.
Well,
Oh, it's passive.
because he's not actively looking for you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he will continue doing as he do and screaming out in a panic. He would scream out for the two gentlemen that are already firing crossbow bolts at Damon to now fire at the giant that has appeared amongst them. The bandit's turn. So, here comes some pain. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
You take 2 points of damage.
Too much time in mine.
Coming at you. Does a 16 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
One for the raptor.
Okay.
Does the 6 hit your raptor?
No.
Okay, and one for you. And an extra piece for you. Does a 4 hit you? Oh, they're struggling now. All my 20s are gone.
Woo!
And 2 crossbow bolts for you.
No.
20?
Yeah.
Not a nat.
Yeah.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20s.
2?
Taking 2 points of damage.
Hold
I'm rolling 2 different die, by the way. And an 8.
No.
So a crossbow bolt just slams into your thigh, and you're like, oh, it's half the size, but it hurts just as much. As another one fires at you, it hits and kind of deflects off of you. Just your big, muscly self. Is it? Was that everybody? Were you attacked?
Yeah.
Nice.
I scurried and scampered.
I'm so good at this. Manzarek!
Alright. I'm a stab.
Roll to stab.
And don't stab.
Okay.
Oh.
You're stabless.
Riato rolls to do stuff. It's a 14 hit
A 14 does hit.
with 2 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Choppy.
That misses. Does an 18 hit.
Oh yeah.
And he bites him for an additional 2 points of damage.
Nice. As the bandits square up against this turkey-sized dinosaur, they're kind of confused looking at a dinosaur and a frogman. They're like very much like this will be easy because the raptor is like snapping at them, but isn't quite like making purchase on any of the attacks. As the bandit stops taking it seriously, he looks to his friend as the raptor jumps up, grabbing hold of his torso and biting onto the side of his face. He grabs the raptor by the nape of the neck and throws it off as blood trails behind it. Do you take any actions?
That'll be it.
Cool. Ragnar.
Yeah. So whenever the other crossbow hit me again, take my hand, swipe the blood off, wipe it on my weapon.
Okay. There is somebody that is actively perceiving the battlefield, by the way. Would they roll perception? Or no?
Technically, but that is hard to see. He
I'll
can.
give him negatives. You know what the DC is, and I'll give. Let's see.
It'd have to be a 20, unless he's got really high
I'll
perception.
do 5. Roll me a perception.
Oh, me. Okay. Cool.
You can think that.
Net 7.
No. God, no.
Almost.
Yeah, it was right beside it. I can see it.
So again, wiping the blood and rolling it over the head of the hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Hammerhead.
I take my hammer and proceed to forward him into eternity with the power attack.
As you grin at him, making eye contact and rolling the blood, he looks up at you and he says, "Please no."
Please, yes. 22. I haven't rolled under a 15 on these
Roll that
attacks.
damage, my guy. I'll just go ahead.
Oh my god. 26. I was 3 off of maxing.
So you take the hammer in both hands as he goes,
Reason.
"Please no," and you go, "Please yes." As you like rear up in very much that pose, swing, catching him kind of in the pelvis. taking his center of gravity out from under him and sending him ragdolling like in a video game, just through the air. As a Wilhelm scream fills the air.
I will look at the kobold and be like, "You're next."
You still have a move? You have a move action.
Oh, I know.
Do you take it? Or
No.
Okay, wonderful.
It's a plain
Hey,
cat and mouse.
there's a paperweight right here. If you'd rather use that for your
I
pencil.
have so many paperweights. I could do this, I could do that.
And yet you don't.
I'm just struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. Anyway.
I'm struggling.
I'm dad.
Marcus.
Marcus is gonna scurry scamper just a little bit. 5, 10, 15.
Really like channeling the rabbit here. Like just like a forest creature just moving through, communing
And
through with nature.
On second thought, he might benefit from being big. Your attack should be unaffected. Your armor is 1 point lower. However, your damage is going to go up by 1 on the back end. And what's the die you use?
Depends on the weapon, but D10.
10. I
I think it's
2d8.
2d6 or 2d8?
2d6.
Yeah.
Also, it's -1 AC, -2 dexterity.
Yeah.
So it depends on if its armor's getting any bonuses. From
I
dexterity.
doubt it. It may, but I doubt it.
Mine went down too.
Oh, you're went down by
Because
2.
it's-
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that might
Because
be.
your dexterity also decreases.
Yeah,
as
do you have
it
any benefit from your dex whatsoever?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 2 AC.
I wouldn't erase
My
it.
strength goes up.
Huh, 2.
Yeah.
So you'll add 1 to the attack from that.
Yeah.
To hit and to murder.
So, peeking through the trees, you have line of sight to this gentleman that you saw just crack this guy in the face. You chant in tone pointing at him. The bandit, wipes the blood from his face as he turns to see his companion getting a golf ball just into the distance, into oblivion. He says, "We need to focus our attack on that." He turns and he is just eye level with a navel as he, slowly looks up. And you see this stranger whom you've been traveling with all this time is now twice as tall, 8 times as heavy, looking down at this bandit. The bandit goes, "I didn't mean it." Do you take any action?
No, that should do the trick.
Damon.
Well,
Man in the Avengers.
Can't help but do it.
Merry Christmas.
And
Oh, tra-la-la.
I'm gonna hit him. Hopefully, I'm gonna hit him.
do you, though?
Maybe.
I rolled a 5.
It will not strike your opponent. As you swing down at him and he jumps back, you disperse the ground beneath you, sending debris shooting in different directions. The mysterious figure looks at you knowingly, and you see him begin to chant in tone, and he holds a spell.
Do I? I don't have that yet. I don't have the crafting of the spells.
You can't craft a spell.
I know, but or I've had the knowledge thereof. I've been neglecting my
Your studies?
studies.
You're like, that's a spell. Which one?
I've seen my dad do something like that.
Recently.
Very recently. I'm gonna be teleported again. Do I have enough information of the battle to know that they are the bad guys in this story, or is it all
Roll
kind
me
of
sense motive.
up in the air? Nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
With a nat 20, kind of surveying the area, you see the guards also fighting bandits. By the way, everything that's being portrayed here is only what directly affects all of you. The guards that we're escorting are fighting the bandits. The canine mounted halfling is also holding his own. As you survey all this, you see that there is a mother and child that's traveling with the caravan and 3 worshippers of Freya that are having nothing to do with this.
Okay.
And it seems like they're being defended. Also, because of your studies, you do recognize the guards.
Okay.
The guards being
From Drunport?
No.
Oh.
I mean, from Haldren. Which Drunport is in the kingdom of.
Right. And
Everybody calm down.
we do trading with
I
Haldren.
was like, what kind
Correct.
of treasonous stuff?
You
are
do
these guards?
trade with a lot of people,
Yeah.
but
I'm familiar with the colors and the...
correct.
Okay.
Because of your study, you can recognize them.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to disrupt his spell then
Ooh,
by stabbing the back of his knees.
you may.
Using my knowledge of human anatomy, trying my best to cripple him without killing him. Not necessarily it's not non-lethal, but just for,
So just roll
for
a crit?
stories.
Mhm.
Ooh, was that a 4 or 14? It was a 14. Okay, so that'd be a 21.
Okay.
How do you roll a D3?
I
D6
think roll a
by two.
D6.
Okay.
Half it.
I've never had to do that before.
Thank you, table.
D6 and half.
Okay. He must sneak.
No, cut the d6 in half and then roll.
Yeah, so this is my weapon damage.
Okay.
So 2.5 minus 2. So no less than 1, right? You can't do less than 1.
Correct.
So 5 points of damage.
All right. Sneaking up behind him, you take your dagger and you thrust towards the back of his knee. You see it cut into the fabric of his leg, and then it feels as if you have stabbed into granite, as it just stops against his skin. As he's holding the spell, he turns and he looks down at you. Just so this isn't DM shenanigans, he has DR.
Yeah, probably 5.
And his DR is higher than what damage you had done.
That's fine.
So he looks over his shoulder and down at you. You see him begin to a look of curiosity washes over his face. It's not his turn.
You can roll it. I'm cool with it. Knowledge deployments.
For you?
Well, there's nothing to go off of.
Okay.
Just in your parents' activities.
Okay.
Neat.
As he squints looking down at you, he says, "Do I know you?"
I'll be gone.
Nope.
My bad, sir. I'm so sorry. Where's this?
You're not one of the caravan
You
people.
dropped this.
This was in your leg. I was pulling it out. As his attention is fixed on you, the kobold begins tugging at his coat, right? And he says, "We need to go, we need to go, we need to go." As he's looking at you, the mysterious figure's attention shifts from you down to the kobold and looking up at you. He says, "I think you're right." As a door opens up, giving off this purple light, and both figures disappear and are shifted into it. That would provoke an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it.
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
You're a child.
You see the bandits immediately stop and look at where their leader was supposed to be and had just ran away from you, and they look confused and panicked. It's their turn.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. You got some crossbow bolts coming at you. Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
1 damage this time.
Take that.
Does a 14 hit you?
Yeah.
Another 1 damage.
A total of 2, if you will.
It's surprising.
Cumulatively. The gentleman is shocked and surprised, but he's still going to try to attack you.
Okay.
I'm surprised they're still fighting.
21.
21.
What are you rolling on there?
Crit threat.
All right.
17.
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
You are nothing but consistent.
As he begins to whirl his scimitar around like that guy from Indiana Jones. He swings at you in a really impressive flurry of blade. It cuts into your side. As you look down at it, you're like, "Oh." And he's like, "Yeah. Man, oh, yeah." Some pain for the raptor.
Okay.
A 17.
That'll hit.
2 points of damage. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 point of damage.
Okay.
We're gonna
And 1 for you.
title this episode one with all of the high damage rolls.
Okay.
That one where we almost
We were
didn't die.
concerned
Does a
at
4
first.
hit you? I didn't think so.
At the start of this
Are you sure?
encounter.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was being sarcastic.
Manzarek? Yeah.
I'm a stab.
Rolls to stab.
Ooh. Yeah?
Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Cool beans.
Beans, cool beans.
Good for the heart.
That's 4 points of damage.
I thought that was kinked. I didn't realize how it was made.
Yeah, it's a weird die. Well, it's very weird. And then Rayado is hopefully going to go ham. 15,
That will strike your opponent.
13.
The same person.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. 6 points.
Neat. He's going to take a nap.
He's all tuckered out.
Uh,
And now we're pirates.
13.
For the second attack, that will hit.
Okay.
But what
5 points.
Oh my god.
And nat 20.
Bad.
Crit threat. Roll to confirm.
Oh.
3.
3 will not confirm. However, you did hit him.
3 points of damage.
Delicious.
That's what the raptor's thinking.
You run up to the guard, cutting him across the back of the leg as he just got maimed by this raptor. As you do so, he kind of ducks down. He looks at you furiously as he's bleeding, when suddenly Rayado jumps up, biting into his throat, liberating him from a large portion of his own blood. As he drops to the ground, Rayado immediately spins and attacks the other guard. Do you or your raptor companion take any other action?
That'll be it.
Okay. Ragnar.
Okay. Hey, Derek, what's the rules on a bull rush?
Bull rush?
It would be against their combat maneuver defense.
Oh, like to shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
And I think it's straight. It has to be a straight line.
Yes, I think it's just going to be your combat.
How does sandwiching work?
Can you bull rush through difficult terrain?
Yeah, if you're going through that, I don't think
No,
you'd
it'd
be able
be
to do
the Rangers.
it. Oh, the
Yeah,
archers?
Oh yeah, you can get to them.
I don't think I really have to, but
I'm trying to crush them against the boulder or something.
it'd be nice.
We just smash them.
Yeah.
Just do a
Let's just
charge.
go Hulk smash.
I don't think you can
Are you
bull
doing a
rush
charge
an
attack?
obstacle in the way.
You do charge.
There is.
Yeah, that'd be better. I don't know why I was thinking of that. That's a +2, ain't it?
Are you getting right up on them or 10 feet away from the
I'm
target?
getting right up on them. Because it's more terrifying.
He's gonna.
That is more terrifying.
He's gonna let them know.
Yeah, it's more better that way.
It's gonna play
It
whack-a-mole.
is more
Run
better.
through and
that way.
clotheslines them both.
Was charge a +2 to your hit or is it +1?
I'm pretty sure charge is a +2. Either way.
+2 on combat maneuver attack rolls made. Blah, 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 blah.
Like a -2 to AC. Or
+2 on the attack, -2 to AC.
That's fine. I already hit me anyways. That's going to be a 15.
Yes, that will strike your opponent.
That is also power attacking as well, right or no? A charge
yeah,
attack or you're
you,
able to power
you
attack?
can declare a power attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I can't think of anything more terrifying, but yeah.
So we're gonna hit the one that's further that way.
Okay.
One to the right.
With 15, and
Pain.
that's 26.
Suddenly a dragon shows up. As you start charging the bandit, he's starting to like reload his crossbow. He's like, please God, no, please God, no, please God, no. As you get right up to him, hitting him so hard, you hear that wet snap noise as he spins, spiraling and dropping about 10 feet away.
I look at the other one and be like, "Do you want to run?"
Do I get a head start?
Sure.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's see.
Oh no.
Do you take any actions?
No.
Marcus.
Now I can just stay screw scampered in the shadows.
You may. Damon.
All right, let's try this from the top with feeling.
I wonder what this guy's thinking. Has he heard the?
19.
19 will strike your opponent.
But looking over at Amos's character, we realized there's a few numbers that were slightly off,
Yeah.
and his attacks are a lot better now.
Huzzah!
18 points
Thank
of
you,
damage.
Wait.
You went from 3 to 18. Okay.
Did,
It also helps you roll the 6 on the d6 there. One of them.
So he wipes the blood from his nose as you tower over him. You roll your sword into a reverse grip. He looks up at you and he says, "You think you can hit any harder just because you're big?" As you just kind of sword in the stone him, except instead of a stone, it's a bandit.
This is also the first time I've hit with my bastard sword. So
Congratulations. Do you take any other actions? You still have move action.
I'm gonna move back to reinforce the raptor.
You may.
Right up on him or 10 feet away?
I'm going to
Or
make it so he
flanking.
can be flanked.
Okay.
So I can move immediately behind him.
Technically, you can, but not without provoking an attack opportunity.
Okay.
You're okay with that?
Yes.
Does a 19 strike?
Yes.
Does a 1 do much damage?
One.
At least one.
Does a 1 phase you?
As you turn, these heavy footsteps as you begin to run, you get to the cart and you do that thing like when you're trying to get past a door that's closing and you don't want to touch it. You're just like, and you get behind the bandit as he turns around and he cuts you across the side, just kind of like. That'll learn you. Do you take any actions?
No.
Okay. The mysterious figure is gone.
Going.
Parry.
Where is the caravan's in picture? I'm gonna walk across the road and kind of get to the other side. Like, just 30 that way.
Why did you
Sparking a question that we'll be asking for generations. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I just look as innocent as possible and like
Roll for innocence.
That one.
16.
Very innocent. Anybody that sees him, you're like, dang, that's an innocent kid.
Oh, I do put on, make sure my rose-colored glasses are on, and kind of like,
They've been on the whole time.
yeah, I just like make sure like double
They're
check
fitted.
and kind of like put a hood up, like,
I got you.
yeah,
Do you take any other?
think about my life.
The bandits are too.
Oh yeah.
I did realize though my dagger, no matter what I roll, I do one.
Is he allowed to?
Was that a full
Get outside
round
of-
retreat or?
Yeah.
It's one
I'm
D3
sorry?
Was
minus-
that a full round retreat or just a
Yeah,
straight?
that's why he only moved 30 feet. Because
Yeah.
you said he got a head start, but he was like, I'm not going to.
Yeah. If he was just gonna move
I was hoping he
back,
would.
Yeah, he's like,
I was hoping he would.
so he's like, do I get a head start? When you're like, sure, he's like, and then turns and begins running off. Oh, that bandit's not in a good place.
Oh yeah.
He could surrender.
What's the fun in that?
Well, I don't know why.
But would he really fight? Guys, look, clearly there's been a mistake.
I'd like to start my 3-part apology by saying you're the greatest man I've ever met. Here comes some hurt because he got you, man, and he's just like, yeah,
He's feeling confident.
I can keep this rolling. 9 points of damage, or I'm sorry, 9 against your AC.
No.
I didn't think so. He then, kind of in a panic, looks at the raptor, looks up at you. He swings as you kind of grab his sword and just send it off to one side.
No.
Manzaret.
I'm gonna move up 10 feet, and I'm gonna try to hit him with my sword.
You may.
Since he did not just give up. Nope.
Cool.
However, Ray,
Repelactic.
With the extra 2 on
Nope.
his attack roll.
4
flanking.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 14.
That will strike your opponent.
3 points of damage. And a bite. 13.
Oh, he didn't
To
make
hit.
it.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna roll. 4 points of damage.
He dead.
Cool. He's eating his corpse for damage as it's happening. That's fine. So he slices against you. You catch it and send it to the side. And suddenly this turkey-sided dinosaur just jumps on his back, chomps into the side of his face. He reenacts that moment in Jurassic Park, but he doesn't say clever girl, as he falls to the ground and you hear him screaming.
For a moment.
For a moment. And I think it would be more brutal the smaller the dinosaur.
Yeah, the Compethosaurus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chompies.
Who knew?
Would anybody like to pursue this bandit? Okay, great.
As I say, I knew
I mean, Ray can catch him no matter
just roll
what.
for attack with your +2 bonus.
Damon.
Just go.
I keep my sword out, but I hold my action for if we're attacking it.
I got you. Perry.
I timidly approach the group.
What? Hang on. After Max, it's me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he hasn't gone yet.
I apologize, Ragnar.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna get to move twice.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase
Okay,
him.
yeah. You could charge attack him again if you like.
Yeah, roll that plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, he might get away.
I don't know.
With the charge attack.
12.
Roll will not strike you.
Oh, I'm pissed off.
We're just gonna hear thunder steps around the next, like, just chasing him down. You
Was I able to get
going
on
to
top of him?
It went out.
Was I able to basically get right next to him?
Yes,
Yeah, he's gonna provoke when he runs, unless he does another full round.
but he wouldn't be able to get away.
Which means it's just gonna keep on.
Correct.
Unless he takes that chance for a full round
Are
run.
you going to allow him to escape? You can say no.
Currently, no.
Actually, he
Yeah,
would be able to get away.
because of the
the
stuff
difficult
that you got
terrain.
me enlarged.
Mm-hmm.
Does that not
Oh.
automatically dispel after without the range?
Yeah, and I don't know your
It's a-
mind
it's
well
a-
enough to just give you.
It's a duration thing.
You,
You can
you
just-
probably have like another 6 rounds of that going. So
Marcus.
I scurry scamper to safety. I was here the whole time. Here the whole time.
Then Damon. Then Parrot.
I timidly approached the caravan,
You may.
searching for safety, and away from that guy. Tall, like the weird, bloodthirsty guy. No, away from him.
Yeah, you were next to him.
No. Wait, Ragnar.
From Ragnar.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm over there.
I know, but like,
I thought you were talking about the creepy homeless man.
like carefully
Dimitri.
No,
is
this is
here.
a safer option right now.
stepping around the blood and gore and viscera, as like,
Oh, you're like literally on
thank
top
you.
of where a guy got impaled.
oh well, you know how it be
And it really do be that way sometimes.
sometimes.
Sorry, not sorry.
Do you take any actions?
No,
Uh,
I'll stash the dagger back away. Yeah.
Bandit's going to 4-round retreat.
And now he gets away.
You gotta leave one to tell the tale.
Manzari?
I don't allow Rayado to go after him. So
So, unless you just...
That dude's gonna become the nemesis of the campaign.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now.
It would only be for one more round before he would stop.
Comes back
At
as BBEG.
He's gonna be the BBEG by the end of it.
It's happened to us before.
The bandit that got away.